Welcome back to another episode of Foeontheflicks. In this one, I'm going to be doing a review of TheGrayMan. It's a new action thriller movie on Netflix starring, let's see the cast here, Ryan Gosling, Ana de Armas, Chris Evans, aka Captain America, as a bad guy. Ooh, cool twist there. Danush, Julia Butters, Jessica Henwick, Regan Page, Wagner Moura, Billy Bob Thornton, Callan Mulvey, Alfred Woodard. Lots of pretty recognizable names and lots of unrecognizable names. But yeah, it was a pretty good movie. I liked it. Let's get into the overview here. First of all, 46% from Rotten Tomatoes. That's a bit low in my opinion. I give it a solid 65% on the FoeScale. I thought it was pretty good. 6.5 IMDb, which is the same as my rating, so good job there, IMDb. Metacritic gave it a 51%, but 88% of Google users liked it. And here's the premise. When the CIA's top asset, his identity known to no one, uncovers agency secrets, he triggers a global hunt by assassins set loose by his ex-colleagues. Okay, so not a really original premise. It's nothing you haven't seen before. CIA guy ends up being hunted by the CIA because he uncovers secrets. I mean, it's a story as old as time in the movie world. But that doesn't mean it's not good. It was funny. And, yeah, it's a more serious take than The Man from Toronto was with Kevin Hart and Woody Harrelson, which was more of a comedy. This is more of an action thriller, and it's got good moments, lots of good stuff the whole way through. The action I'd give like an 8 out of 10. I mean, there's some crazy shit that goes on in this movie. There's a part at one point where Ryan Gosling falls out of a plane with no parachute, and he basically like sky flies to a guy with a parachute and steals his parachute. Fucking nuts. I mean, yeah, the action is outrageous. It's a good movie though. Good pacing, good character development. Ryan Gosling's basically like a convict in prison, but Billy Bob Thornton hires him into the agency to become like, he gets his freedom, but he has to be an asset for the CIA on call. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's his whole life. That's his whole new existence. That's his one condition for his freedom. Really, is he has to do everything they tell him to, and they tell him to do this hit, and there's a child there, and he misses it, and he runs into another asset. His name is 6. I think he runs into 5, because the CIA guys, they don't have names, they have no identities. He's the gray man, he's in the gray. There's no record of him being alive whatsoever. And his name is 6, and he's a fucking beast, man. He's like a born identity / like, you know, that type of CIA badass, you know? And he really is. I mean, he fucks people up, man. He's a top agent. And, but yeah, he has to kill one of his brothers. And then he finds out there's something fishy going on in the up the ladder, chain of command. Something is corrupt, and he goes with his gut, which ultimately leads him to become a target for pretty much everybody who has ties with the CIA. And he has to fight off a ton of fucking bad guys, and one of which is Chris Evans, who plays Lloyd, and he looks like a Lloyd. He's got a fucking mustache and white pants, and there's a funny line where Ryan Gosling's like, "Oh, of course you're a Lloyd." And he's like, "Why do you say that?" And he's like, the ugly mustache and the white pants, they just scream Lloyd." But yeah, Chris Evans is a funny, sadistic killer who's like got a pass to do whatever the fuck he wants, an unlimited budget, you know, to hunt and kill Six, aka Ryan Gosling, and he has no problem uh, destroying public, killing civilians. He's just a madman, and seemingly the best man for the job. And they have a good old-fashioned brawl in the end. I won't spoil it, but I liked it. It was a good movie. It was a good watch. Wasn't phenomenal. Wasn't nothing crazy. Nothing you haven't seen before. But if you're looking for a fun action movie, thriller movie, I would say more action than thriller, to be honest. But great action, like I said before, and I just liked it. I thought it was good. I only give it a 65% because I don't know. You know, it might be a 70% to be honest, because it was better than I expected. I'm not a crazy fan of Ryan Gosling. I liked him in it's that movie that makes me cry every time I see it because it reminds me of my ex who left me. The Notebook. Yeah, he's good in that, but I don't know. He's just kind of hit or miss to me. Like that one movie he did with Harrison Ford was terrible. I couldn't even watch it. Anyway, I liked it. It was a good movie. Definitely recommend it. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comments below if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't, check it out. It's a good one to pass the time. It's a good family watch because it's PG-13, so it's not too bad as terms of action and gore and killing and stuff like that. I mean, there's lots of death and fighting, but there's yeah, it's PG-13, so that says it all. But anyway, that's the review. Thanks for watching Foeontheflicks. That was my review of The Gray Man on Netflix, starring Chris Evans and Ryan Gosling. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one, y'all.